Yes, this is the Country Music Zone, and it's yours truly, Raju, live on the Country Music Zone, exclusively to the woman agenda. And as you know, and if you've been watching the show, and I hope you guys have, that what we talk about is country music female artists. That's what the show is about. Quickly, before I mention exactly for new people who haven't watched exactly what the show is about, a quick recap on that. Before that, just quickly mention, as you can see below, get in touch with me if you want to promote your product, service, do cross promote, whatever. Get in touch. The email address is below, and we will talk and we will collaborate or whatever you want to do. Tell us your requirements. We'll work together and we will advertise you on all platforms. This is the place to be. So what I was going to say was continuing to music female artists, rising female talents. We talk about them. We talk about the country music bestseller female artists. We put a spotlight on them as well. We talk about country music news and country music popular female music in the charts. So we talk all sorts of stuff here. Like I said earlier, we will try to bring on country music female artists as well on board. There's some which I'm on Twitter with, and we do talk and we do chat now and then. So I will be now. Let's talk a bit about, first of all, let's talk about the first thing which we wanted to address today, and that is when I can bring this on board. So, the country music rising star, and the rising star is Lily Rose. Yes, Lily Rose. And why is she the rising star? Let's have a check. Why have we? Now, Lily Rose, this is obviously courtesy of musicmayhemmagazine.com. Now, Lily Rose is an emerging singer, songwriter. She's a Nashville hidden gem, innovative, new talents. Rose arrived in Music City in 2017, but did not gain traction until the release of the toe-tapping anthem, Villain, which quickly became a fan favorite hit. The raw ballad created quite the stir on TikTok in 2020, reached number one on the iTunes All Genre chart, and became a standout on Sirius XM's The Highway, series of traditional country music with a dash of R&B that makes a budding artist destined for stardom. The Big Lords Records, Black Bloc Music, and Republic Records artists has kept up their positive momentum by recently releasing Stronger Than I Am. The seven-track collective highlights the type of artist Rose is at her very core. The breakthrough songstress is currently out in the road, introducing concert-goers to a fresh take on country with party-like hip-hop beats. Tickets are now available to purchase. Just taking a little sip of my protein shake. So that's basically what Lily Rose is all about. You can find out more about her and her music on Google. But that's what basically she's all about. Now, Lily Rose. Lily Rose is a standout performer, and that's why she has been showcased. So anybody we showcase and anybody who we will bring on board on the country music zone is going to be a standout performer, a new one who's maybe just um, came to Nashville a few years ago, someone who has uh, started just last, could be someone who maybe started this year, whichever. But it's about someone who is breaking ground, performing, maybe had one or two hits or whichever, someone who we think people should know more about and get them more across viewers. And that's what, excuse me there, but that's what it's all about. Let's talk about some country music news, some which is not very good news, but nevertheless is something which we need to talk about. It is So this is the first country music news of the week, which we want to talk about. It is Rennie Martel. Now you can see a picture on there. So Rennie Martel, unfortunately, she's passed away. Now she's a country music singer, but her she died on Saturday. Her agent has announced this. So the Drummondville-born music star, dubbed the Queen of Quebec country music, died in Saint Hyacinth Hospital of severe pneumonia unrelated to COVID-19. Last production Martin Leclerc said she was 74. Now, Premier Francois Legault posted on Twitter, "My condolences to the loved ones of a great star of our youth. I have a love that doesn't want to die." The Eritrean and Marcel Martel, a country singer. She was introduced to music at a young age. Her songs "Liverpool", "Jeeves", "Londres", and "Johnny Angel" were hits in the late 1960s. In 2019, she launched what she did would be a final tour, which she had to interrupt because of breast cancer. The following year, she announced she was in remission. This past October, Marta released the album "Country Events at Marie's" with fellow country singer Paul Pronounced all right. They were to launch a tour this spring, though. And the next country music news which we want to talk about. So condolences to her family, her loved ones, and hope they get strength through this difficult time. So the next news which we want to talk about, country music news of the week, is Dolly Parton. Now everybody will know Dolly Parton. She's one of the most popular country music artists around. And she's been in various things as well. Now, 41 years ago today, on December the 19th, 1980, Dolly Parton made her big screen debut appearing. It was a comedy based on three working women. The film also starred Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin, and Dabney Coleman. 95 was a major box office hit. Patron played one of the leading characters. Dorothy Rhodes, a secretary falsely rumored to be sleeping with her boss. Franklin Hart, played by Coleman. The country star also wrote the movie's title track, which became one of the biggest hits of her career. The song 95 landed at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 and Billboard Adult Contemporary charts. The tune also won a numerous awards, including two Grammys for Best Country Song and Best Country Vocal Performance. Female. Additionally, Patron picked up two Golden Globe nominations for Best Actress, Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy, and New Star of the Year actress for her role in 95. Now, Patron followed up her role in 95 with appearances in several other hit movies, including The Best Little Warhorse in Texas Rainstorm and Oscar-nominated Steel Magnolias, and among others. Excuse me if you heard that. My phone always goes off for a long time. Now, that's basically Dolly Parton, and I hope and become a role model for women and for everyone in country music and in music in general and everywhere else. The one of the bestseller in country music, without it has to be Taylor Swift, without a doubt. And she is a focus. She is the bestseller of the week for the country music artist, not just female artists. I would say across the board. Let's talk a bit about her biography and how she started. Obviously, we won't go into the full detail of it, obviously, because then I would be here. We would be here a very long time. So basically, and I'm not going to start talking about her height, even though uh, it on the imdb.com it tells about the height and everything, but we don't. Obviously, we're not going to discuss a woman's height and everything like that, even though she is. So basically, first of all, so Taylor Allison Swift is a multi-Grammy award-winning American singer songwriter who in 2010, at the age of 20, became the youngest artist in history to win the Grammy Award for the Album of the Year. In 2011, Swift was named Billboard Woman of the Year. She also has been named the American Music Awards Artist of the Year, as well as the Entertainer of the Year for both the Country Music Association and the Academy of Country Music. Among her accolades, as of this writing, she is also the top seller digital artist in music history. She was born on December 13, 1989 in Reading, Pennsylvania, to Andreas Finley, a one-time marketing executive, and Scott Kingsley Swift, a financial advisor. Her ancestry includes German and English, as well as some Scottish, Irish, and Welsh, and 16th Italian. She was named after James Taylor, and her mother believed that if she has a gender-neutral name, it will help her forge a business career. Taylor spent most of her childhood on the 11-acre Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. When she was 9 years old, the family moved to Wyomissing, PA, where she attended West Riding Elementary Center and Wyomissing Area Junior Senior High School. Taylor spent her summers at her parents' vacation home at the Jersey Shore. Her first hobby was English horse riding. Her mother put her in a saddle when she was 9 years old, 9 months old, beg your pardon. And swiftly at the age of 9, she turned her attention to musical theatre and performed in Berk's Youth Theatre Academy production of Grease. Annie, Bye Bye Birdie, and The Sound of Music. She traveled regularly to New York City for vocal and acting lessons. However, after a few years auditioning in New York and not getting anything, she became interested in country music. At age 11, after many attempts, Taylor won a local talent competition by singing rendition of Leanna Rhymes' Big Deal and was given the opportunity to be the opening act of for Charlie and Daniels. Happy hit theatre. This interesting country music isolated Swift from her middle school peers. At the age of 12, she was shown by a computer repairman how to play three chords on a guitar, inspiring her to write her first song, Lucky You. She had previously won a national poetry contest with a poem entitled Monster in My Closet, but now began to focus on songwriting, and she moved to Nashville at the age of 14, having scored an artist development deal with RCA Records. She left RCA Records when she was 15. The label wanted her to wait until she was 18 to release an album, but she felt ready to launch her career with her own material. Wow. At an industry showcase at Nashville, the Bluebird Cafe in 2005, Swift caught the attention of Scott Borchetta, a DreamWorks Records executive who was preparing to form his own independent record label, Big Machine Records. Taylor was one of the new album first signings, and she debuted her album Taylor Swift in October of 2006. So there you go. That's Taylor Swift for you. We did go through the full biography because, like I said, it's very, very long. So we didn't go through it all, but that's basically it. And we will talk more about Taylor Swift, I'm sure. Information about Taylor Swift. Also, just a quick information about her website, which I found very interesting, and it's www.taylorswift.com. Tells you so much stuff on there. It includes even her merchandise she has on there. She has this, it tells about her latest music, so much stuff. Latest Taylor Swift All Too Well, the short film as well. And she has loads of merchandise. I mean, scarves, Taylor knit sweater, album cover, grey long sleeve t-shirt. Wow. Her vinyl record as well of her album, Red Taylor's version, and so much more. And it's worth checking this out, actually, guys. It's great. It's an amazing album. Not album, sorry, website, and it is absolutely amazing. So I would say check this out. Last but not least, it is the most popular female charts on Spotify. Country music female artists who are in the top one and who is on the number 15, 16. Let's have a look. As you can see, my screenshot isn't very good, is it? It's okay. It's okay. It'll do. So here we are. Don't worry, I'll be telling you all about it, which the parts which you cannot see. The 16, and we go straight back to the top. These are the female country songs, popular ones, courtesy of open.spotify.com. So number 16 is Calissa Clark's It's Cause I Am. This was an entry on the June the 16th of this year. Real to Me, the album called. Jesse James Decker, Should I Have Known Better, on number 15. And the album is called of the same name, Should Have Known Better. Number 14 is Reba McEntire, Somehow You Do, from the Motion, and this June the 16th. Number 13 is Carly Pierce, Ashley McBride, Never Wanted to Be That Girl, and the album's called Never Wanted to Be That Girl, added on October the 20th. Number 12, Madiante, who we were talking about last week, news about this duo, a very talented duo who are making it big in country music, and it's called Woman You Got, album called Woman You Got as well. Added June the 16th, doing still pretty well, on number 12. Number 11 is Lauren Dusky, I want to for you as well. October the 20th, added on. Carly Pierce, What He Didn't Do, and album's called 29, Written in Stone, added on October 20th as well. Number 9, Priscilla Block, Wish You Were the Whiskey, interesting title. Album is called Wish You Were the Whiskey as well, added June the 16th. And Caroline Jones, Come In, Don't Make Yourself. Antipodes is the title of the album. June the 16th, added on. Carly Pierce, Should Have Known Better. Album Should Have Known Better, added April 19th. And Leaning What I'm Thinking, added November the 19th. And number 5, Casey Musgraves, who we talked about last week, Justified, Star-Crossed, added on October the 20th. Casey Musgraves again on number 4, Simple Times, Star-Crossed album, October the 20th. Taylor Swift, who we just talked about, the bestseller. And Maren Morris, You Are All Over Me, and the album called You Are All Over Me, but 19th, still on number 3. And Lily Rose, who we talked about, Villain, very emerging talent, and she's on number 2 on the Spot album called April 19th. Well done to her. Number 1, undisputed number 1 so far, is Ellie King and Miranda Lambert, Drunk and I Don't Want to Go Home. And the album's called Drunk and I Don't Want to Go Home as well. And number 1, to well done to all these female artists. So there you have it. That is the country music zone of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like the video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Your support is what's needed for us to help develop more programs for women and stuff. Like you see in the big debate, we're going to make another program with me, and I'll be talking about her this coming week. When we will be launching the show as well. We'll give you details about that on there. And she will be an integral part of the Women Agenda programs going forward. And the book program will be the first one, which she will be doing creative control, and she will be spearheading it. And I will be like her co-partner, to be honest, on the program, on the Women Agenda, on this program about the book show. That would be very interesting. And that's that. We will be back next week on Country Music Zone and on there. And hopefully you have liked the other content. Check the other content if you haven't, please, and give us your content. With you, we can help more female artists, writers, ones who want to get into the industry, and give them a platform. And we will be working on new programs and different programs which will make a difference as well to society as well in the coming weeks as well. With your support, we can do that. So get in touch, like I said, if you want to advertise with us. The email address is below, talentspotlight309@gmail.com. And we are very, very cost effective. So I'll see you soon. Enjoy the rest of the Sunday. Have a blast. Take care. This is Raju from the Woman Agenda channel.